All righty. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? All righty. So, hey, Miss Arlene. Okay. So this is what we are working on today. Night, honey. Get some rest. Hi, Harry. You heard Arlene, didn't you? Good afternoon, Miss Francis.
Can I say hi?
All right, Harry. Come on. Let's give you your yowie wanna.
Hmm? What's it called? Yowie Morning.
Okay.
Oh,
Give her 3 cookies, please.
cookies.
Give her 1, and then follow her to the other room. You know how to do it.
So, give her one right now?
Give her 1.
You got the home?
No, hand it to her. Now get 2 more and follow her. Okay. Candle. Okay, let's get pills. Allergy pills, because that's already started this morning. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see.
Look at Daddy gave you. No. That's Daddy gave you this.
Mm-hmm. All right. Paintbrush.
This is marijuana catnip. Yes, that's my thing.
Okay. And this and this.
The anything. Watching my book.
And hey, Christine. All right. So we have to make something for the front of our book. And so I found this skeleton. I'll be honest with you guys. He was like solid with a purple head, gray feet. He had green on him. But it was the only one that I could find. So it is the one we have. And it's a good size. So I had Hubber. He likes to do stuff for me, so I had him cut him in half. Before you're being all nice to him, you should know he's in trouble. That's why he's here.
Okay, well, I'm trying to keep him out of trouble.
Okay. Hello, Zoe. So we have all of our pieces, but they're not the color we want them to be. So I'm going to throw some gesso on them real quick, and then we're going to throw some paint on them. And we're going to cut a back plate for this. And hopefully we can make this look like, something we actually want. So little gesso first because, yeah, we want a skull that looks like, a skull, and this is purple. Oh, awesome. Whatever color paint they used is coming up with the gesso. Good thing we decided to gesso first. So whatever they used to color this is coming off. Isn't that awesome? So he's turning pink. All right, well, we're gonna let that dry. We'll get these done. Probably should have adjusted these last night, but I realized that yesterday was the 6th, and yesterday morning just before I logged in, and so I realized I didn't have a sale together, not a single thing. So yeah. So I had to get that all done. So we're going to throw a coat of gesso on this. We may have to do 2 because of that purple paint there that's coming off. And of course, it's on the focal point, So. Okay. I forgot water. Alrighty. So we have a coat of gesso on this. That was kind of pooling in there. All right. So I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. Okay. Now, we need something that's at least so let's see, that's about 2 inches, and that's about 2 inches. So this is centered for the black and not with this. So we need something about 3 inches wide, and it has to be big enough to put. So we need something that's 3 inches wide and quite large to put on here. Let's see. All right, I got a couple of candidates. We have rectangles. We could just make it a square one. There is a lot of circles that are out of control in here. There's this. We could do that. We could do that. And we have spider webs. We could do this. Let's see what we got here. I don't like this one. Too Halloweeny. Too Halloweeny. I don't like that either. It's cute, but no. Okay. All right. Rectangles, clean, crisp, normal. Still a contender. Go big or go home. Here we go. This one, still a contender. Or this one. These circles need help. Grab a magnet. Ooh, perfect time for me to show you a trick. If I can find it. Here it is. All right, so you ever seen these at the dollar store? They're magnets. Fantastic for picking your dies up off the table. If your dies are flat and you can't get a finger on them, this will help you pick it up. This is a fantastic little toy. And if you're like me and you've got, mobility in your issues with mobilities in your hands, this is a great way of doing it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these two and we're going to take a look. Definitely some gold. I just don't know if I want to go with like really bright gold or if I want to go with, and that's going to clash. Okay, so probably some really bright gold. Let me grab a piece of gold. Okay, we have a couple of choices, ladies. We have some embossed. That's kind of a little bit of a red hint. We have this, which is like a matte. We have this, which I don't think goes at all. Nope. And then we have like the mirrored gold. Anybody's suggestions? I think the mirrored gold is a little too much. So I'm kind of going with these two. This is A, this is B. A, B. What do you think? I kind of like A. The B, the matte. All right. Let's cut a piece of this. We'll cut a piece, a couple of pieces, and, you know, we'll see what we like. Come here, you little booger. All right. And black. Piece of black there, so we could do that. All right, so we're going to cut both sizes in the gold and both sizes in the black, and then we can look at both layers and see which one we like. All right, let me run these real quick. And let's run it to black. I'm going to run this one too. I'll get it up in a second. 3. That one, and then I'm going to run these other ones in the gold. And now I'm just throwing things on the floor. Okay. And I need a small piece of gold paper to run this last die. Let me just grab a piece here. All right. Then we can take a look, see what we like. Honey, can you turn the AC back down again? Because it's freaking humid as hell in here. All right. So now we have all pieces. Hello, Janice. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so we have black and gold. Gold and black. Gold and black. Or the black and gold. Now, let me grab this guy real quick. Because he's going to be there. And then you grab these. And then these. Are going to be around him. So, this one is A. B. C. Or D. It's like that gold in the background, huh? All right. We have a majority. Okay, let me get these put away. I have new ones coming today. Bunch of new dies. So we'll have to check those out too, because I mean, not for this, obviously, but I am going to keep these out because if we're going to use this one, I'm going to put a book plate on the inside. And so I'll want to use these as well. So I'm going to keep that pack out. And the rest of these can go back in drawer later. And I'm going to keep this gold paper since we used it here in case we want to use it someplace else. So I'm going to keep this piece out. All right. Let's get rid of this. Bring this back over. I'm going to give him just a little more gesso. The bones are okay, but I'm going to give him a little bit more because of this purple stuff, you know? Unbelievable. If we can't cover this with gesso, I may need to take this and spray it with poly to seal it because the color is just bleeding through the gesso. And I'm going to go with like a white cream color over it and, you know, some fine details. And I don't think that's going to work. All right. So this back out of here. This. I have to get this on here. Let's use some heavier tape. Because we're going to be asking this to hold some weight. Skelly. Yeah, it's driving me crazy. All right. Shifted a little bit on the bottom, but you know what? I can deal with that. I can't help myself. Every now and then I send Carla the weirdest memes. She's just fun. It's like a little meme war we got. All right, let's see what that looks like on the book. Now that we have it together.
Uh-oh. Forgot the pan, didn't we?
Yep.
Didn't touch it.
Somebody's.
So that's center right there.
Now what time is it?
Uh-huh.
How time is it?
I don't know. I didn't open it. Did you tell him what time you set it for?
What do we think?
Okay.
Yes, I did for 25 minutes, 25 to 27 minutes.
Carla says, uppers!
It's not the first time. I was trying to make it.
Okay.
Morning, Carla.
Zoe says, hi, hub.
Hey, Zoe. Still waking up, sorry.
Yeah, he's not awake yet. All right. So that's going to be our base, and then we're going to do our skeleton thing on top of it.
It's not much to give.
So we can paint bones. And I don't know. I might go with smaller bones here. Like a big head and small bones. I don't know. Let me look at the bones.
Sandy, the point is that they're not mine to give. Electronics, that's it.
Yeah. We're going to use the big bones. Because the little bones are too small.
Expect ice water the rest of the day. How long are you here till?
Sometime in the noon.
This afternoon?
About 4 o'clock this afternoon, 4:30.
Okay. I was expecting weekend or something here.
Nope.
Any curls?
All right, so I have this paint. It's called Riviera Tan. Riviera Tan? Riviera Tan. But it's like a slightly off-white kind of thing. Carla says, tell Hubbard that I baked a chocolate cake for a birthday at the 4-letter word, and Pinky knocked it off the counter in the Tupperware cake carrier and somehow rolled it in like a dog. He was
Oh, no.
two-tone chocolate and white.
Oh no. That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
So you can see it's kind of an off-white color. So that's what we're going to paint the bones in, I think. Well, the skull too, but you know. And then we're going to add some shadows and stuff and see if we can make this look, you know, authentically bone. And I'm going to need to dry these without them sticking. There we go. I have to get more chopsticks. Time to get Chinese food. Well, the last time I used my chopsticks, which I used for, you know, well, I used them on the barrels. And they fell behind the desk. And I'm too lazy to go back there and get them. It's a big thing. I have to take everything out from underneath my desk.
It's quite the ordeal.
It's an ordeal. Just getting down on the floor, you know. Hey, but you know what? I have a grandson today. So maybe I'll send him down there.
He could pick up the backyard stuffs too. If we're doing punishment stuff. I know. Look at you eagerly sitting pretty, waiting for treats. That you just finished off your peanut butter cookies, I saw.
Well, with everything going on, they were late this morning.
It's not time for cookies.
All right. So we're going to let those dry. See how our face is doing. All right. The gesso on here is dry, so I'm going to try this. We're going to see if it covers. Or if it just bleeds. If it bleeds, then I'm going to have to take this and seal it. Because if it's bleeding, there's not enough paint on the planet to stop it. So we're going to paint it, and then I'm going to let it sit for a minute and see if it bleeds through.
Go with it.
Yeah, it's bleeding.
That's what you have to know. You will see.
All right, so once this dries, I'm going to have to run it outside and hit it with some poly to seal it. And then we'll let that dry, and then I'll paint over it. So that's going to be on hold for the moment.
Bottom.
Yeah, make cake pops. There you go.
Yeah, that's about what that would do right at that point. That's how that's good for.
Christine, you're evil. I love you.
Evil Christine.
Yay. All right.
Yeah. Swirly death. Ugh.
Oh, I do not like it. Very catnip.
Yeah, that's really leaking through. I'm gonna turn the odd on for a second so you guys can really see this.
Different story. Come on, come on.
Is that pink? And it's just bleeding through. So I'm gonna seal this with some polyurethane and then I'll hit it with some paint.
Schnickle.
Ugh. That skull head. When I hit it with the gesso, the purple kind of became, it kind of started to emulsify. And now my skull is pink. And I put 2 coats of gesso on it and I tried covering it with a layer of acrylic. Just came right through the acrylic too. So I'm going to have to spray it with poly.
I have wood spray paint if you want to hit it with that.
It's not going to work.
Just if you want.
It's got to seal it.
Well, it's the stuff in the stand up. Take a look at it. See
If it's got a primer in it, it might work.
it's one of those all-in-one coats. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, maybe that'll work. Let me let this
It's
dry.
the Rust-Oleum stuff. I use it for the plates. It should.
Yeah. All right, let me let this dry, and then you can hit it with a coat of that.
Well, not this morning, not me today, because I'm working soon.
Or I'll hit it with a coat of that. Okay, hold on. Waste not, want not. That's good paint. I don't want it to dry. Baby wipes. Not just for butts anymore. Okay. Hey, they take off the paint pretty good, you know? Okay, so yeah, that's going to have to get sealed because I could put 12 coats of paint on that. I have a feeling that the pink would still come through. Let's see. We've hit it with gesso. We've given it paint. I could try a varnish, but I think the varnish would probably do the same thing. So I'm going to work on that problem later because that's a problem I don't need to deal with at the moment. Let's see. Well, this is what I had planned for today. Oh. All right. So I'm just going to let this dry. It's not quite dry yet. We're watching paint dry. Isn't this fun and exciting? All right. So Where's the thing? There's the thing. Let me put this over to the side, let it dry. And I'm going to put the cover plate for now in the bin. And we're going to work on this. I'm going to get the holes popped in here. So let's get this on here. Get our little punchy tool. Hole. 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 Okay. I think I have some gold thread, or at least apricot. So I think that's what we'll use here for this. And we're going to do these inside covers. And I was thinking these. In this, but we'll wrinkle it first. You know, we'll crinkle it up. So let's get a piece that's at least twice as long as what we're thinking. Oh. And then I'm going to rip off a piece. And we'll crumble it. And then let's try okay. So let's get a good measurement here. All right, so this piece needs to be
Yes.
8 by 8 by 10 and a quarter. All right, 8 by 10 and a quarter. So let's get this cut to 8. And then we're going to take a little bit off this end just to give it a straight edge.
Hate to interrupt.
Uh-huh.
That stuff.
Paint and primer. That might work.
Yeah, that should work for you. I've got some flesh tone stuff outside too, depending on which way you want to go with it.
It's 9.
Yes, puppies, you're next.
It's about 10 1/4. Give or take. Let's try that on for size.
Shit, I just remembered.
What?
I gotta call IP.
Oh, yeah, your thing, huh?
Come on.
All right, so we're going to glue this down. And once I have this glued down, I'm not going to glue all the way to the edges, and then I'm going to trim this with a straight razor so that it fits on here perfectly. But I think this will work. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take I'm going to use some brown paint and really water it down and kind of wipe it on and wipe it off. And then maybe add some darker lines to it too. So this is going to be basically what we're going to do. And then I'm going to put this piece first, and then this will come over it. Okay. So that's where we're at. I've got some paint primer that I'm going to use on Scully to get him straightened out. We have a plan for these the bookends. I have got to get ready for my sale this afternoon. It's 5, 6, 7, and 8 across the country. I'm going to post that as soon as I get off of here. Let's see what else. I think that's it. Not going to be here Sunday because I'm going to be at fair. Ugh. So, I'll probably have the cover pretty close to done by then. And then we can get started on pages. Okay. All right. So that's going to pretty much be it for me today. Listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already. Oh, wait a minute. We forgot to get the book down. We got to get the book down. Hold on. Book. Okay. Book. All righty. Book. All right. So for October, I have one creepy journal already turned in. Sunday, I have my 12 weeks of Christmas 2022 coming out. It's every Sunday. And this Sunday, I have another ornament. I did a couple of ornaments just, because they're fun and they're quick and they kind of want the videos to be around 15, 20 minutes. So, then we're going to be doing some alternative for ephemera. We're going to be doing some packaging tags. And then we're going to start that book room that I did that I promised you guys, and we're going to get that done. So this month's topic is creepy. And if you submitted a book, a journal last month, and I did not, either it was, the post was declined, or I did not respond to it in some way, please let me know, because Facebook changed their securities. And one of the things they did was anything that had a link to a video in it automatically got kicked. I did not kick it. The system kicked it. And I apologize for this. I did not figure it out until Tina posted her book for this month. And she was like, she texted me. She's like, what the heck? You know, what the hell? What's going on? And I was like, what? She's like, why are you just, declining my posts? What? I can't even participate anymore. I was like, what the hell? So I went and I looked, and sure enough, the system had automatically kicked it. And there were a bunch of other things in there that the system had automatically kicked, but it only went back like 2 weeks. So if you posted one in the first couple of weeks of September, the system probably kicked it. So I apologize. Please make sure that you resubmit those. Anybody resubmitting for September that had it kicked or something like that, I will post it anyway and count it. So for September, I got journals from Frances, Arlene, Sabrina, Tina M, Patty Ann, Christine, Valeria, and Val. So if you posted a video for September and it got kicked, the video link got kicked or something like that, please resubmit it. I apologize. It was not intended to be a slight to anybody. I'm not being mean or kicking anybody out or anything like that. It just, the system did it. It's like a new thing Facebook put in to try and keep, people from spamming your Facebook group. But let's face it, not a lot of people want to spam a craft Facebook group. So if you did submit something and it got kicked, I apologize. Just please repost it, okay? I have my new temporary brain for next year until I find a new brain. I have to feel like I like the brain. Like the brain and I can work together. But I'll be needing that soon. All right, so all right, that's it. That's all I have for you. Listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring the bell, share me with all your friends. Then your friends can be my friends. My friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. And before you know it, giant crafting community. I do go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. On Sundays, we typically play trivia, and I give away prizes. So, if you're interested, come on over and hang out. It's a great group of ladies. We have a good time doing it. I typically post videos twice a week. Mondays and Wednesdays, but it could be any day of the week, and it could be more than 2 times a week. If you would like to know what I have coming out, what's going on, all of that good stuff, you can either check out the community tab here on my YouTube channel, or go down to the description box and click on the link over to my Facebook group and check out the featured listing over there. I update both of those on the regular. So when I post new stuff, it gets put up there. And I am in the process of updating right now because I've moved some things around, so I'm getting that taken care of. But if you want to know what I'm going on, there's the who, the what, and the hows of it, and the wins. And let's see, there is still time to get in. You still have October, November, and December to get a journal, one of my 12 of 22 journals in. And all you have to do is click on the description. In the description box below, there's a link that takes you over to a slideshow, tells you everything you need to know. You do not need to make 12 journals. You only need to make 1 to participate. And right after the first of the year, I am going to be giving out some random thank you gifts to people who participated, and it's all part of my 1,000 subscriber celebration. And we're still going to have to blow up Hello Kitty, and we've got some other fun stuff coming up. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Until I see you again, stay well. Bye-bye. Yes, sale today. 5, 6, 7, or 8 across the country.